Tata.
Hey, Jelly Bean.
This is going to be fun, fine-tuned female friends of ours. We're going to be talking about our skin routines. And I just was thinking about that because one of my students came up to me as I was heading into the gym and said, God, your skin looks so good. What are you doing?
Really?
And I thought, I should tell you all my secrets.
Well, it's true. You've got a lot, and look how much it takes us to look like this.
Well, this is a daytime routine and a nighttime routine, and then also heading out. So what do you want to start with? How about taking makeup off? I don't usually wear much makeup unless we're shooting or going out like somewhere fancy.
Yeah.
What do you take your makeup off with?
Well, I keep it very simple, my routine. There's one product I stand by, and it's this deep cleansing oil. It's an olive oil based cleansing oil from the company DHC. And it really literally, it liquefies in your hand and you wipe it off. It takes off your mascara, your waterproof mascara, and all your makeup. It doesn't clog your pores. I've got very dry, sensitive skin. So I gotta be very, very delicate with it.
Yeah, you've told me about that stuff, and you actually gave me the night cream version of the DHC.
Right.
Yeah, so really, and it's a good value. It's not expensive at all.
No,
so I'll get to that.
It's Japanese.
Yeah.
It's really, it's made for, the skin type that is very, they're gentle with the skin.
That's right. So I take mine off with La Roche-Posay, the gentle cleanser, and then on the days that I exfoliate, La Roche-Posay also has a exfoliator. There's little beads in it, and it's gentle, and I love it. I take this with me to the gym.
Yeah, I should try that because it is for sensitive skin, which is good because that's why I don't use these products usually.
Yeah, and it comes in this travel size. It's like $17, and I carry this with me to the gym. It's good after I exercise. Okay, so what do you do next? I usually do a serum.
I'm very, again, my mantra is that you treat your skin like a baby. It has to have limited products, in my beliefs, and everything you use has to be super gentle. So what I usually do is, I don't always use a serum. I know you do it daily.
Almost.
But what I really use and what I really strongly believe in is an oil. This isn't a vitamin E serum. It's with prickly pear, all natural, Leven rose vitamin E oil. It has rose oil in it. It has a whole mixture and blend of different oils and things that, almond oil, vitamin E oil. And I just dab it on my fingertips at start and I just press it gently on my skin like this.
Day and night?
Day and night.
Oh, okay.
So I have a little secret too that I'll share with everybody, and that is, first I start by pressing it because you don't want to clog your pores. Never clog your pores. So that's a big rule. So I wake up in the morning, I take ice cold water, I splash it on my face. That's how I start my routine.
I do that too.
Pat it dry gently, and then I take this on my fingertips, pat it on my skin, and then throughout the day I carry it with me. So let's say when I used to work in an office, with the air climatization that they do there, it's either too hot or too dry and air conditioned. Your skin's always feeling chapped by noon. So you just take a few drops even over your makeup and just pat it over, and it just really makes your skin feel hydrated throughout the entire day, and you don't have to do anything. You don't have to re-moisturize. It doesn't affect your makeup.
It doesn't affect your makeup?
At all. Not if you pat it gently on your fingertips. And then the residue I put into my cuticles.
Oh,
so
wonderful.
Keep your cuticles soft.
Well, what I do after I wash my face, so usually day and night, sometimes just one or the other, is you use vitamin E, I use a vitamin C, and after I exfoliate especially. So the one I've been using is vitamin C20 and hyaluronic acid. And then the one I just started using now is from Dr. Brenner. And the reason why is I was listening to a dermatologist saying if you're going to use a vitamin C serum, that you want to use one that has ferulic acid. So I checked all the ones I had. They didn't have the ferulic acid. So I got this one. It also has the hyaluronic acid, which plumps up your skin. And a dermatologist had suggested getting a vitamin C with ferulic acid makes the vitamin C more potent.
Use them on your neck.
Yes, I use it all the way down to here because we want the hyaluronic acid to plump up the jowls. All right, so then after my vitamin C cream, then what do you do next?
Well, it depends on the season. So if I want to go the expensive route and then make an investment, I found this little treasure called from 3Lab, and it's their M cream for ultimate lift. And what it has in it, it has stem cell from apples. I didn't know apples had stem cells. And
it's alive.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it utilizes a lot of good ingredients, especially for more mature skin, meaning anyone over 35, 40 is actually considered more mature skin. Who knew, right? You don't need to use anything else with this. This is like a one-stop shop. So I use this every so often because, I don't want to waste it, and I don't necessarily need it all the time. But when my skin's really feeling dull and tired, I'll use this for 1 or 2 days. This has like a jelly kind of feeling to it, so it really is hydrating. And what it does is it has water in it, so I think it also just...
Well, look, my wrinkles in my hand are going away.
There you go. Oh my God, you're turning into
Smells
a baby
good.
already.
So what I then do is I put on my go-to moisturizers. So for nighttime, I'm using that DHC, which is the same as Tata's oil. She gave me this because it was not creamy enough for her, but it was plenty creamy for me. And then my regular go-tos that I can use day or night is Philosophy. This is Renewed Hope in a Jar. It has a little bit of alpha hydroxy acid in it, a little bit. And then during the day, if I'm feeling kind of like my face feels like saggy or droopy or I'm tired, this actually has like a cooling, tightening something in it. I don't know what actually does it, but this is the Uplifting Miracle Worker. This is an uplifting cream I only use during the day. And then the Renewed Hope in a Jar, day or night. And then some days I use the DHC, it just depends. And then what do you do?
Well, my focus is, again, always not to clog my pores. So I don't like anything too heavy. And here's my problem. I have really dry skin. So I need something really moisturizing. It's a, it's a battle. So if I'm not going to go for the 3-lab expensive stuff, my go-to is Biotherm Aquasource. I've been using it since my 20s, believe it or not, and it's still very hydrating. So it's not oil-based. I think it's water-based, and it just retains all that moisture in there.
Well, it's very creamy.
So I will use this, say, anytime when it's not super hot and humid.
So do you change between day and night, or you use these interchangeably day or night?
At night, I only use my...
You only use the vitamin E.
Exactly.
Okay. So then for eye cream. Now, I use various different eye creams, anything that has the hyaluronic acid in it. But I also use a serum. So I found this stuff. It is from either Hong Kong or Japan. I don't know because I can't read the language. And I kid you not, it is, you can get it for $2.99, $3.99, or $7.99, anywhere in that range. And I just said, all right, this I have to try because it has these little rollers on it. And so those little rollers feel nice. They're cold, so they cool your skin, and they actually do tighten it. And this is called Peptide Nourishing Anti-Wrinkle Serum, and the brand is called ARTISCARE. I said, what can possibly work that's like $5 on my eyes? And sure enough, it tightened up all of the skin around my eyes. But then if I'm going to an event, or I really have to look good for something, which is rare, but when I do have to look really good for something, a friend of mine used to work at Lancer. So thank you, you know who you are. This was a new brand coming out that's out now. It's called the Legacy Series. They have a day and a night cream. And they also have those 3-ball rollers, like I just showed you on the ARTISCARE. And these are very cooling on the skin. But this set, it works, but it's $450.
Wow.
There's actually crushed pearls.
He's a fellow Canadian, Dr. Lancer.
Is he? Yeah, well, he's local in Beverly Hills. Right. And it's nuts. So if you have the money to spend, I really did like this stuff. If you're super budget conscious, this worked just fine. I mean, not Lancer, but for $5, it definitely tightens up my skin. And then if I need more hydration, then I use another actual cream with hyaluronic acid. So that's for my eyes. So do you use a daytime serum?
I will use if I'm traveling or going to hotel rooms and I don't want to bring a bunch of stuff with me. I always take my Aquasource. And then I bring the Biotherm. They have this blue therapy serum and oil. So it kind of does the oil and the serum in one.
Oh, okay.
And I really like this product. This really works well.
So what I do is I put on one of my vitamin C's first, let that dry in, and then if it's during the day and I'm going out, before I put on any kind of makeup, then I put on just a basic serum. So this is a brand called Frey, which I really like because all of their product line are made for women who sweat. That's like, it was inspired by women who work out. And for women who work out. But also the Peter Thomas Roth. This is a really nice hydrating serum. So I'll put this on right before I put on any kind of makeup.
He also has a gold mask.
Then for my daytime, I either just put on this Elta. I got turned on to this by a podcast that I listened to where a very famous dermatologist from New York, who's also a surgeon, was talking about the Elta brand. So I ran right out and tried this, and it is amazing. It has the slightest tint, and it's an SPF 46. It's really, really strong. I have it with tint and without. And this is by far the best sunscreen I've ever used.
Wow.
By far. And then if I am going out where I know that I'm going to be like, I don't know, grocery shopping, and I want to have a tinted moisturizer on, with a little more color, that's when I use one of these. Now, I know Tata, you didn't love these, but these are my go-tos. The Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, or the Lancôme is a little thicker and creamier, and the Laura Mercier is a little lighter. They're both buildable. And then these are about $46 to $50 in that range. If I'm feeling like I just want to keep something in my purse for emergency case, if I have a blemish or something, I found this $9.99 BB cream from Maybelline.
Oh, let me see that. I've
This
been wanting
stuff,
to see that.
yes, you have to get the right, it comes in a few different tints for your color. And $9.99 is the best $10.
Very silky smooth, though.
Best $10 I ever spent.
Wow.
It blends in after a couple of minutes, not even, maybe 1 minute into my face, and you can't tell I'm wearing any color at all.
Really nice.
So that's really good. So that's my daytime stuff. And then at night, again, I don't put on any SPF. I just use my Philosophy or my DHC nighttime cream.
Right.
That's it. And then I have one other secret I'm going to share with you. Do you have any other products to talk about?
Well, I was just going to say, going back to La Roche-Posay, which I, again, dermatologists rave about. I love this Hydraphase because it has hyaluronic acid in it and it's plumping, but it's also light. So it really moisturizes really well, yet it's really light in texture. So it doesn't feel heavy on your face. I use it all summer long. Another product that dermatologists will recommend and is really good for your skin to be like a baby is from Avène. And I don't know if you know of Avène. Before it used to be in Montreal, a pharmacy brand. And I know it's in Paris because it's from France. And it's made with spring water and it is really beautiful. This is a PhysioLift cream, which is really great for daytime. But if this isn't right for you, this is a second option that's really great. So for daytime, I don't wear much makeup anymore.
Right.
So I do want to wear something tinted to give me a little sheer tint. And I love my NARS. It has a great radiant moisturizing tint. It has SPF 30 in it. Sometimes when you put things on your face that are heavy, your pores look really big. This actually really smooths everything out and it looks super natural. It looks like you're not wearing anything, you're just really healthy looking.
Well, right now I'm using the Laura Mercier. If you can see, do I look natural? Yeah, I love the tinted moisturizer. That's basically my go-to. Put a little powder over it, and you can build some of them up to make them a little more opaque or not. But let me give you the real secret. So when people tell me, Jill, your skin looks great, what are you doing? Because I honestly did not have great skin. I grew up on the East Coast. I was very oily, and I was always breaking out. I had zits. I had rosacea around my nose. I did not have good skin. The truth is, I sweat a lot, so my skin is
well there you go.
Tons of sweat.
And you're getting a salt bath.
Yeah, spinning classes, high intensity interval workouts, and then the other secret is sauna, not the steam room. When I go into a sauna, and I actually bought an infrared sauna for my house, and then I also use the dry sauna or the finished sauna at the gym, the pores are gone. My skin is plump and tight, and it's insane what I look like after I get out of the sauna. I just love how my skin looks. And then after that, right before I go to bed, the most important secret that I also learned from a dermatologist, I use a glycolic acid. This is the one I get on Amazon. It's like $25 or something. It's by Nature Skin Shop, 10% glycolic acid with DMAE.
Wow.
I used to use a different brand that was a little bit stronger called Glytone. If you look up Glytone, it's extra strong. It was really good. One day they were out of the Glytone that I wanted, so I got this. And what's great about it is it's a toner, so you just put it on. You don't have to rub it into your face. So it makes your skin bright red. You look like a tomato because the acid is working. And then I wait for that to settle for a moment. And then the secret of all secrets that every doctor will tell you is I use my Retin A. And I've been using Retin A for a really long time because again, I used to use it when I had zits. I didn't realize it was a wrinkle cream. My mom used to give it to me for zits. So I use the strongest one, which is 0.1%, but I recommend you talk to your doctor. You have to get a prescription for it here. If you go to Mexico, you don't need a prescription. So I got this in Mexico for $50, $100 in the US. You need a prescription in the US. And this is the real deal Retin A. I've tried retinols, they don't do anything. I mean, this stuff actually gets rid of the wrinkles around my eyes, the fine lines. I use it under my neck. You use it on your eyelids too, and it takes away the wrinkles on the eyelids. Now, you don't use Retin A, why?
I have such dry skin that it just irritates my skin.
It does make it red and irritated.
It makes it red, I get little bumps. So, if you can, Retin A is really great. I wish I could use it, but I just can't.
Yeah.
my skin type.
Yeah, so I mean, you have to try it. Try the lowest version first, which is the 0.025. Ask your doctor, it's not really too tough. I mean, it's actually made out of vitamin A. And I use my Retin A twice a week, and it just makes all the difference in the world. But yes, you have to plan. If you're going to an event the next day, your skin is gonna be a little flaky.
It's really hard when you have super dry skin. And you know, my skin got drier with age, which is what happens. And
Mine too.
Yeah, absolutely. But you're still a lot oilier than I am, because you can wear powders and I can't put any powder on my face.
Yeah.
If you could pick the 3 top products that you can't live without, what would those be?
Okay, so the 3 things that I'll just use, I'll put on one of the vitamins, I'll wash my face, put on a vitamin C. If my skin feels dry and I want to plump it up a little more, then I put a serum over that, and then one of the moisturizers. And that's basically what I do every day. That's that's the main 3 things I do.
Sounds great.
What about you?
I'm very simple again. I told you it's either going to be a moisturizer like this or like this. Can't live without my oil. I'm saying can't live. Love the serum, but I could live without it. Can't live without this. And that would be it.
All right, so those 2, and I've got 3. All right, so whatever we can link on this video, we'll put some links on, and I think I get a discount code for followers on Frey. So and they also have a really nice scrub, and they also have a nice tinted moisturizer. So I have a whole line of their products. But I use this one. This is the one I use the most. So I'll put up a link for you if anyone wants to check it out. And if you have some great products you want to share, right below, please like and subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you back with more tips on fashion, beauty, health, and fitness.
And makeup.
And makeup. Okay, bye, Tata.
Bye-bye.